So, iOS 26 has been out for a little bit of time now, and you might be wondering basically what the differences are for our AirPods and what type of update our AirPods ended up getting inside of iOS 26. Now, number one, depending on which AirPods you ended up getting, one of the biggest improvements and one of the biggest changes that we've ended up getting was basically live translation. So now within our iPhone and our AirPod, if we have Apple Intelligence inside of our particular AirPod, we'll now be able to use live translation, which will basically mean that as we're talking to somebody in a different language, when we have live translation basically set up, our particular AirPods are going to automatically translate our conversation in real time. It's not completely real time, but it's kind of close to our AirPods from our iPhone. We can also go through and still use our particular iPhone as it is with the Translate application, but that right there is something that's actually really, really cool. We also have the capability within our AirPods of using studio quality audio recording. So if you have AirPod Pros 2s, AirPod Pros 3s, and AirPods 4s, only those particular set of AirPods, you can now go through and take advantage of something called studio recording. So now whenever you go through and make your way over to the recording application, if you actually go through and essentially start a recording, you'll now have the capability of getting your standard recording here, but you can now turn on your, studio audio recording. I believe it's already enabled, but depending on which type of iPhone, which type of AirPods you have, only those particular AirPods, you'll now get way better recording options here, which is something that's also really, really cool. And I'm very happy to kind of see that. We can also now go through and use our AirPods as a camera remote. So if we make our way over to our iPhone here, if I go and put my AirPods in my ear, if you go ahead and basically pinch the side of your AirPod, you can now go through and take a photo, which is really cool. So it might take a second for it to even kind of register and work, but hopefully at some point it will end up working. I don't know when Apple's going to start enabling this. Maybe we have to go and configure it in the settings. So the camera application got a lot of updates this time around. And now if you're using this particular camera app, you'll now be able to go through and take advantage of that particular option, which again is very, very cool. So if you go and try to find this particular option, there should be an option here somewhere. And now you're going to be able to have that type of capability here, which like I said before is another really cool thing, which I'm really happy about. Now, on top of that, another very important thing to keep in mind here too, is that our AirPods also go through and pause when we're sleeping. So now if we're going to go through and basically, sleep or anything like that, our AirPods are now going to automatically pause when they detect that we're asleep. So I don't know which AirPods you have to have this. Maybe you have to have the AirPods Pro 3s with the heart rate sensor. But now you're going to be able to pause your AirPods, or your songs are going to pause as you're in it. And you're also going to get enhanced audio quality as well. So for call quality, because the H2 chip in some of these AirPods, you're now going to be able to get certain amount of call quality enhancements, which is also going to be really cool. And if you have an AirPods Pros 2s or 3s or an AirPods 4s, you can now use head gestures to respond to Siri. So by nodding your head, you can either say yes or no, or shaking your head or whatever. So instead of saying something out loud, you can now go and just nod your head and it will automatically do it. So there are lots of cool features within iOS 26. I'm very excited, I'm very happy about it, but those are pretty much the main updates that we would expect inside of iOS 26 on the official version. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.